Alright, welcome to another math tutorial video. This is centered around the topic of midpoints. Now midpoints is a pretty simple concept, to be honest. It's just the dead center of a line. For example, if we have a line here, then, well, I mean, it looks to me that probably the center is right about there somewhere. The midpoint, ta-da! I mean, it's not that big of a concept. Now traditionally we're going to be looking at lines that are in fact on a graph, so that have coordinates at either end of them. So let's say we have this graph and we have coordinates at, I don't know, 6, 7, and 2, 1. Sounds like good coordinates to me, right? Let's say we want to find the midpoint of a line with those two endpoints on either end of the line segment. So what we're going to do is we have this nice little formula, kind of a pattern that tells us what the coordinates for our midpoint will be. Now this pattern goes like so. It helps us find the two different coordinates. So we have an X pattern and a Y pattern. Now the X one is just simply going to be X1 plus X2 over 2. And the pattern for the Y coordinates is Y1 plus Y2 over 2. I'm sure you remember how to label coordinates just like you do with the distance formula, x1, y1, x2, y2, right? So that helps us know what we need to plug into our pattern here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now x1 plus x2 in this case is in fact going to be 6 plus 2 over 2. And then for our y, we'll have, well, 7 plus 1. Now, maybe I should have planned better. Maybe I shouldn't have made these the same number. But of course, as we do this, 6 plus 2 is going to be 8, 8 over 2. And then 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 over 2. So the midpoint of this line is going to be 4, 4, right? If we just simplify these two fractions a little bit. Of course, it's not always going to have the same number in the x and the y spot, completely depending on points. It is possible to have like a 3.5 and a 7. I mean, it doesn't have to be a whole number even. Occasionally you might run into something that's like, well, 9 over 2. Well, you got to simplify that into a 4.5, right? That's okay. You can have half points on a graph, of course. So this is the idea of midpoints. This is the formula, how to find them. That's about it. Nothing too fancy. I know, this is a quick video, right? If you have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to leave them below or at my blog, mrmathclass.blogspot.com. Or if you want to see other examples, then let me know and I'll make another video with more examples of this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.